majina naitwa Boniface Opondo, na vile nilitoka asubuhi nikienda sambani, nikawacha watoto kabla wajaamka. Kijana mmoja ndiye alikuwa ameamka. Kabla sijafika sambani nikapata simu kwamba watu wa kusomea wamekuja nyumbani. Wakati ya kurudi nyuma nikapata kwamba kijana wangu mmoja, kijana wa pili, alikanyagwa na gari ya polisi katika gate akafa. Akamkimbiza hadi hospitalini. Wakati nilifuatilia, nikifika hospitalini nikapata amekufa. Nikajaribu kutembea vile naweza kupata haki yangu kulingana na sheria ya Kenya, lakini sikupata. Askari walimpeleka tu hivi, nikijaribu kupiga ripoti hakuniambia kitu yenye maneno inaweza kuniridhisha. Sasa saa hii bado sijui nifanye nini. Kila kitu sijui nipige hodi wapi ili ni huyo mtoto apate haki yake. Na saa hii hako marehemu, hako kwa muchari, na kulingana na mwili yake sijui nitaanza wapi nifike wapi. Sasa kitu nya naomba, nataka ili sheria ya Kenya itumike bila kulalia upande yoyote. Hiyo ndio maombi yangu kama mzazi. Ilikuwa tu kwa gate, kijana alikuwa anachukua picha, anapiga picha na simu, ili ile kitu ilitendeka kwa boma ikifika abaki nayo kama evidence. Askari mmoja alisika mkono yake na gari nakimbia. Wakipita gate kidogo, driver akakamata brake, emergency brake. Wakawaachilia huyo kijana, akaanguka chini. Mguu ya gari ya nyuma ikamkanyaga. Hiyo ndio imeleta kifo yake. Na hakuna mfurugano yoyote yenye alileta nao kama vita, vujo yoyote. Alikuwa anataka tu kweli ionekane, tena ijulikane.
Naitwa Rosli na Wino Pondo. Mimi nilitoka asubuhi nikienda shamba. Bila nilienda nikapigiwa simu na mtoto wangu mwingine, mama, hebu kujako hapa ufanye imeingia hapa nyumbani wanachukua ng'ombe. Nilisikia hivyo, nilirudi. Vile nilirudi nilipata kama wameshaenda. Nyumane kidogo tu, mama, Austin amegongwa na gari, anataka wapeleke hosi. Nikastuka sana. Kidogo tu tunakutana kama wanabeba Austin, wanampeleka hosi. Nilifika hosi Ratado, si kupata daktari yoyote. Sasa tunaelekea Ukwala. Kufika Ukwala kwa hosi, amekufia kwa njia. Hosi tulifika kama amesha kufa. Kutoka tu hapo nilipiga simu kwa chief, akuja aone, asikie vile kitu imetendeka kwa area yake. Tango siku hiyo paka saa hii tarehe 28 sijaona mtu wa serikali yeyote akiingia hapa kwa boma yangu. Sasa sijui ni nini. Na mimi nafikirianga polisi ndio macho yetu yeyote. Vile walikuja ufonea, walitoa polisi ili kuja ileta mani, saa nyingine wanaanza kumvamia kama wanachukua ng'ombe. Na polisi yenyewe ndiye naua mtu. Sijui kama hiyo serikali iko na authority kuua mtu nyumbani kwake. Niko na usuni sana. na huyu kijana bado mdogo. Amewacha watoto 3, mmoja ako kwa anaenda kwa form 2, mwingine anaenda BB3, mwingine naye hajaanza. Na sijui kama nitafanya hiyo watoto namna gani wasome, wapate malekeo yote, haki yao. Hapo naomba serikali muangalie, msifinye hiyo maneno. Nataka tu nipate haki ya mtoto yangu. Hata nikizika mtoto na nimesajua haki ya mtoto yangu.
I'm Collins Joseph Otieno. I'm the fourth born of our family, that is the family of Boniface Opondo, and the deceased now was our second born. So it has been said, and we know what happened. The police officers, they killed our brother just in the gate of our home. We have been doing 1, 2, 3, and justice is not being followed. So our plea to the government is that we want justice, and let justice prevail. Our brother was killed by the police officers, not anybody, the police officers. And these police officers, there were about 4 or 5 there. We saw them with their guns. And these goons that were brought by these auctioneers, let these goons be known. We want to know these goons. Who are they? Are they employed by this auctioneers company or not? And my plea now to the government, tunaomba sana kama familia, tuko na huzuni mwingi. Let justice prevail. Mtoto wetu amekufa, we cannot say much, lakini tuko na huzuni sana. After these auctioneers had taken our cattle, my brother decided to take some photos to act as an evidence. And one of the police officers wanted to grab the phone from his hands. Unfortunately, he didn't pick that phone, but he picked his hand. So as they picked the hand, the vehicle was moving. So my brother was moving as the vehicle was moving. So he could not stop because that vehicle was moving. Reaching the gate, that is where my brother was killed by that police officer, by the vehicle of the police officer. Hapo ndiyo alikanyagwa na gari ya polisi. So from that time up, we have been following these officers so that we get the justice of our brother, but things are not working out. Tukienda kwa hiyo ofisi, unatumwa kwa the other one. Ukienda kwa hiyo ofisi, unatumwa kwa ingine. Tumeenda we went to Ratado police station, tukatumwa Ukwala police station. Ukienda police station ya Ukwala, you are taking back to Ratado. Ikatubidi we as a family tukaenda Siaya County kwa county commander. So from Siaya County commander hapo ndio tulipata afueni kidogo. Lakini venye one of the police officers talked to us, aliongea vibaya. Brother wenu amekufa. Iwapo tutawalipa hii pesa itaenda, sisi tuko hapa, hakuna penye tutaenda. It is really paining. Waliongea vibaya, and they are human beings. Sisi kwa sahi kama familia, we are going through a lot of things. Sisi ndio tunajua. Those police officers, they don't know.
My name is Eno Otieno. I'm a neighbor and a member of this community. And we wish to register our greatest exception to the conduct of the police officers and remote auctioneers, which led to the unfortunate and sudden demise of our brother Austin. The police officers that came to this home ought not to have been here, and neither were the auctioneers. The person they intended to proclaim against wasn't in this home, and therefore there was no basis at all for them to come to proclaim or attach any goods, animals or property in this particular home. Worst of all, the attached animals never belonged to the person they claim had obtained a facility from them. And therefore it's very unfortunate. But that aside, the police officers, especially the ones that came from Ukwala police station, we have a police station here in Ratado, just a kilometer away from here. And therefore we believe that if all requisite procedures were followed, they ought to have involved the police officers from Ratado and not from Okwala. We've learned that the police officers from Ratado never knew of any action by either the auctioneers or the police until the incident was reported to them. And we find that very irregular and unlawful, and therefore it smacks of mischief. And therefore we are calling in a multi-agency team of both the DCI, IPOA, and other relevant government bodies to come and investigate this matter and get to the root of it. We would want to see the concerned police officer that held the hand of our departed Austin by the moving vehicle taken to account and held responsible for his conduct, because that conduct is against the laws of the country and against the police standing orders. We call on the IG and the regional police commanders to take action against that officer. He doesn't need to be transferred from this locality. He needs to be retrenched and sent to jail, because there is where he belongs. There was no court order directing the auctioneers to come to this home. In any case, it is the people from this home that had obtained a court order restraining the auctioneers from attaching any animals from this particular home or any property. And therefore, the notion that is being peddled that the auctioneer had an order, they had no order. There is no case number that they have supplied to anybody to say, to verify that there is any existent case regarding their recovery, their alleged recovery in this particular home. So there was no court order. The only order that we know of is the one that was to restrain, and which we believe was served on the auctioneer but was ignored.
I want to also condemn in the strongest terms possible what happened here recently. Actually, the OCS of Okwala, who came with the team, the recovery team, ought to have reported to nearest police station, which is Ratado. Ratado is a full police station, and we are aware that after engaging the OCS Okwala, I as a leader, the OCS Okwala claimed that the letter was addressed to him. When the court order was addressed to OCS Okwala ought to have reported or notified the area police station or OCS, which was not done. When I talked to OCS Ratado told me that he had no information and he is not aware of the same. I have two court orders here. The one that was meant to stop the recovery, or the process of the recovery, that is a court matter. The other court order that came, that OCS Okwala came with the auctioneers to do the recovery, actually. You know, the OCS Okwala claimed that he did not get the other court order from that was supposed to be stopping the recovery process. The recovery process court order was processed in Okwala, and the other one was from Siaya. All the two court orders were directed to Okwala. Actually, what would have been done, according to my understanding, is that the same OCS who received the court order for reprocessing from Siaya made the court order that stopped the process, the reprocessing process. Court order of Okwala could have stopped those guys from reprocessing these cows or doing what they did. Actually, that is the area of concern. I'm wondering why the OCS saw the court order that was stopping the reprocessing and proceeded with the reprocessing, and in his presence as the OCS, the officer commanding the station was present when this incident was happening. Actually, that I wanted to know, and this is a matter that will not be taken lightly. I, as a leader of this area, representing my people, we know what has transpired, and we are aware that this is a norm. It is not the first time that such incident is happening in this area. We know, and we must condemn. The OCS must come out clearly, and we must know why all court orders are always being directed to Kuala OCS. Yet Ratado has its own OCS. The area where Ratado, where the representation was done, is an area of OCS Ratado. So we must know why OCS of Kuala is enforcing law in the Ratado area where Ratado has its own OCS.
On Friday last week, family members led by the father came to my office telling me to intervene kwa vile wamejaribu kwenda kwa hospitali pale, wameenda kwa police station, lakini ni kama hawapati msaada wote. So good luck, nikaambia ni nzuri kama gari la polisi lilikataka huyo kijana, haina shida kwa sababu the postmortem report will reveal everything kama huyo kijana alikanyakwa ama ukanyakwa. So nikamuita CCI County, tukaongea na our family members, tukaeleza sawa, if you don't have confidence with Kuala Police Station and DCI Kuala, the CCI County will appoint somebody from this end, that is from Siaya, to commence investigation on the same issue. Na wakakubaliana kuwa because officers from Siaya will be somehow independent, they will give us a concrete report on the same. We agreed, and the family members wakakubali kuwa they are waiting for action. Na so far, all statements from police officers who are involved in that operation, plus even the credit company, the members of that credit company, who came with that court order instructing Kuala Police Station to assist them to recover those cows which were attached to the loan. So far, investigation inaendelea vizuri, na I believe today the family members who are present during that incident, they are recording their statements today, and a file will be compiled. And as we wait for the postmortem report, which will be part of that inquiry file, we shall know the truth concerning the incident, the cause of the death, whether the police vehicle ran over this person or not. That will be the position. And I assure the members of the public and even the family members of that deceased that the truth shall be revealed, and we shall do our investigation objectively without favoring anybody. If the police will be liable to any criminality, the law will take its course. And I am assuring you that there are two investigations that are going to be made: the one for the murder incident or the death incident, and the one on the part of traffic. So the traffic are doing their part, and the DCI are doing their part in terms of the death of that person. So I think at the end of the whole process, the truth will be revealed, and we are not going to hide anything from the truth. That is my assurance.
Yogi mkuche. Nailu koro omera ni enenka wan Ratado. Koro kuma ng'ato yude kuma dogo okule gi jogo. Mane ka dhano
Koro. Ndio daktari.
Ndong Philip kwa mwanami. Ha? Maneko mganda mana mana wenye kuona gazeti. Ni alopa.
Koro wacho nan kaseti okota orne mondo ribu.
Kora kwani. Koro bende okutemo
Kiwo kiti kiduogo kendo jomni odi.
Jomila
Gima timre od ng'ane mane kiayo kochudi.
Kochudi. Ng'at moro diere moko wachonwa. Wan wa jomon kanu mo wan weg lope. Wan gedo tamwa.
Hiyo ndio kuja na wa vijana hapa wasikie kuko
yangu bedu matin ite umo an kodo koni
Ndio kwa family koni.
Bugara ini esa kadeni oye do bro wak dona ka bro ye
Wai wuoyo kode. Wacho ni wawuoyo kode. Then koro kose nini to review to then bro. All updates to the yudo.
bwana ore ni kaji
kuna short ya
Ndio kore sende kaji jwa kibungu mara. Adwa dhugolo guogu. Enan bwana ni mogo na simu nun kaka ne omi rengo kabila. Lakini en ga popu dhano ng'en bende ka in be kinda nyuola be ka jomoko bende luor. To en a popu dhano. Omiyo jomoko bende neno ano. Kijene ma madha kongo yuto gir kane. Ne ka gikan. Wanyo ulundi ke panyo lope ki umato ko ko ngotibu.
Kingiyo kuonde mogere center. Okagin ga weg putego. Jok monyepe magedo.
Di ber ng'en san joko thola yo ko gen icha kutembo ko ka bwana mchu tembo ko kwala ka. Ndu miera di adek. Ko ja kutembo ka da ko mati. Na ko medi marario. Na ko marade. Mo duong. Ko
Okay.